friends, it's Carly and I'm so happy you are here. Today is the Pretty Pink Posh November video hop, which is going to be so fun. And I've got a penguin latching card to share with you. We'll see what you think. All the information about the hop is going to be in the video description, so you know where you're supposed to come from, where you're supposed to go after this, and all about prizes. So make sure you check that out and let me show you what I made. Now I'm starting with two penguins. These are cut from the base layer of the Pretty Pink Posh Penguin Shaker. I'm just going to be using the base layer, not the shaker elements today. And I did actually try that, making it a shaker element and then trying to fold it into this latch, and that did not work. So we are just going to use the base layer today. I've die cut the penguins from some scraps of colored, I think it's printed paper actually, not cardstock. I think it's white on the inside printed paper. And I'm just giving them a little bit of extra dimension with some shading. So I'm using Distress Oxide Shaded Lilac and Salvage Patina. Now I'm going to dress up the little cute penguin bodies with just a little bit of cool gray shading. This actually doesn't even show up that well in the finished pictures, but in real life it looks super cute and it's super easy to do. You don't have to be great at coloring. You just want to do a little bit of like a darker gray, then a lighter gray, and then a little bit of blender. Now I also die cut the feet and the beaks from white cardstock just because that's what I have handy, and I've been actually making a lot of penguins with this release and I'm having the best time. And I've been using this Olo color combination for pretty much all of my beaks and feet just because I think it goes so well with the minty greens and blues I've been using and the purples. But of course, if you have orange cardstock, that would be much easier. Okay, now I realize that the insides of the penguins are going to show when I open my fold. So I'm flipping them over and I'm giving them a quick coloring with some blending and Distress Oxide just to make it a little bit cuter when you open my little penguin latch, which you will see in a few minutes. Okay, so now, if you remember, the front has a little bit of shading, the back is colored, and we just need to assemble the penguins. So it's super easy. Pretty Pink Posh did such a good job with this design. That knows once you put it in place, you know exactly where your eyes go. I just love it. Okay, I am going to jump ahead just a little bit because I know you have a lot of fun things to see today. Now the last step on this little penguin is to give him some rosy cheeks, and then I will put the little mint penguin together as well. And then I'm going to grab a folded card and I'm going to stamp a sentiment right on the front of this card, because when the penguins have their little closure, you're going to open them and there should be something there, right? So it's going to be this sweet little sentiment, and then you'll still have a card to open and write your own message. Okay, next I need to figure out how my penguins are going to go on the card, right? So it took me a few minutes to kind of figure out exactly how I wanted them to lean and be positioned, but I knew I wanted the wings to interlock, and that little foot in there gives me another good spot. I'm going to use a piece of low-tack tape to tack it down now that I've decided where it's going, and that way I can flip it over and make myself some guidelines for scoring. Then I'm going to carefully take the penguins back off the front of that card, and I'm going to use my scoring board and I'm going to score them on that pencil line that I drew. So I kind of just put them in a random spot, right wherever it was going to be easy to score. Scored the little wing and folded it over with my little bone folder there. I feel a little bad because they're so cute, but it's going to be worth it. Don't worry, penguin. It's going to be worth it in the final card. So after scoring and folding and giving both penguins a really good burnish, they are ready to fit onto the front of this card. So I'm going to put them back on here, secure them again with a piece of low-tack tape, flip it over, and then I can apply glue to the part of the penguin that I scored so that it would fold over the back, and I can adhere it onto the back of this folded card. I wish I would have got the purple guy on there just a little bit differently so that the white part wasn't scored as well, but oh well, I'll fix it on my next version of this. Now, after giving both penguins a really good burnish with my bone folder, I'm going to set it under some acrylic blocks for a few minutes to make sure it's good and stuck down. And then I'm going to put more glue on this whole panel, and I'm going to glue another piece of cardstock on the back. And that will not only keep this a really clean design, so we'll hide those little penguin wings, but it will make sure that it stays really well together. Now, after another press, I can take off that tape, and I've got my little penguin latch here. Now, why on earth do I need penguins that are kind of like holding hands and latching on the front of a card? I don't know. I just think it's adorable. I just think it turned out really cute, you guys. After I finished filming, I did decide to add a few of the rosy snowflakes in the background there, but you could definitely leave those out or replace them with a different shape, maybe hearts for Valentine's Day. That'd be fun. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the video description for all of the hop information. Hop along with us. It's going to be so fun, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks again for stopping by, and happy crafting!